Hey, Jimmy Vercellino here, United States Marine Corps veteran and your very own highly motivated, trusted advisor, specializing in VA loans with Goldwater Bank Mortgage Division. Today, I wanted to talk to you about something that is really important. All of my veterans and active duty service members that are out there right now looking at homes that are trying to get their offer accepted. Jimmy, how do we do it? We're so frustrated. We keep losing out on our homes and it's really taking a toll on us. This is happening right now with my veteran buyers and active duty service members that we're working with right now, and we're really having to get creative on figuring out ways to structure their offer in a way that makes sense to the seller, where they say, you know what, you're the one. Come here, you, right? We're going to accept your offer. That's exactly what we want for you today, and that I'm going to be covering. But before we do, we got to take care of some business, as we always do about this time. Number one, make sure that you click like on this video. Number two, comment down below. And number three, show your love by subscribing to this channel. Believe it or not, doing those three simple steps helps you and I to educate more veterans and active duty service members across this nation about our VA home loan benefit, and that, my friends, is why we're here. All right, so let's get started. You're out there looking for a home. You keep losing out on the property. Number one, I want to tell you this. It's normal. It's the way the market is right now. Accept the fact that it's very difficult out there. Good to go? But here's what I want you to think of. All right, there's these little things that you and I can be doing right now to help make your offer stand out in a crowd. And one of the analogies that I think of is maybe you've heard this before. It's like a horse race. You know, two horses are neck and neck. One horse beats the other at the finish line by just a nose. What do they call that? They call that a photo finish, right? Well, it's not because the horse that won was 10 times better, even though they won 10 times the amount of money, but it was just those little things that they did that allowed them to compete and take first place. So we're gonna talk about some little things that you can be doing to increase the likelihood that your next offer is accepted on your VA loan. So let's talk about it. Number one, did you guys know that on a VA loan, you don't have to ask the seller to pay for your closing costs? You'd be surprised how many veterans that I have out there that are out there looking at homes and their real estate agent says the seller has to pay for the closing costs on your VA loan. Veterans, listen to me very carefully. We as veterans can literally pay for all of the costs in conjunction with the mortgage loan out of our pocket at the closing table. All right, so number one, I'm gonna say, don't request closing costs. All right, that's very important. If you want your offer to get accepted, one strategy is don't ask the seller to pay for your closing costs, because they're going to look at it and they're going to say, man, this person may not even be qualified if they're having to ask me to pay for their closing costs, especially in this market. And I guess I'm going to go with that other offer, right? That the buyer's putting down 5%, which brings me to point number two. Veterans, did you know that on our VA home loan that you and I can put money down? You think, well, it's 100% financing loan, Jimmy. Yes, true, but you can still put money down on the purchase price if you'd like to. It actually helps you, veterans. It helps you because it's able to reduce your VA funding fee down from potentially 2.4% or 3.6%, right, down to maybe even as low as 1.4%. Consider, veterans, if you're in a position to do so, putting money down, a down payment. And guess what? That down payment can also be a gift, all right? It can be a gift from a family member. Now what's happening? Your offer is starting to look a little bit different than it did 30 days ago. Point number three, another way to get your offer accepted is to have your mortgage lender shorten the close of escrow period. Did you know that a VA loan can close in as little as 21 days or sometimes even less? So now the seller is looking at your offer going, my goodness, this veteran, they mean business, right? So I'm gonna write that down. Shorten the close of escrow, right? Shorten that close of escrow, show that seller that you mean business. And number four, perhaps this is arguably one of the most important things that you can do, all right? Make sure that you work with a VA home loan specialist. I'm gonna write that down. That's probably one of the most important things. VA home loan specialist. You guys get it, right? VA home loan specialist. Why do I want to work with a VA home loan specialist? Well, I'm not going to go to a podiatrist, a doctor of the foot, right? If I'm having chest pain, I'm probably gonna go look for a cardiologist, right?
But Jimmy, they're both physicians.
But at the end of the day, they have two different specialties. And that's exactly my point. Just because somebody is a mortgage loan originator, veterans, active duty service members, does not mean that they should be originating our VA home loan for us. The VA home loan is unique. It's got different guidelines. It's structured differently than most mortgage loans that the lender that is taking on that loan needs to be aware of upfront, so that way you can have a smooth transaction with no speed bumps. So working with that VA home loan specialist and then making sure for number 5 that that VA home loan specialist picks up the phone, hello, right? Picks up that phone and calls the listing agent to talk about your ability to qualify for that mortgage. This is important. It's important because guess what's happening at this point? Hey, it's Jimmy Vercellino. Today I wanted to talk with you a little bit about John and Sally Smith. I wanted to let you know that they provided all of the documentation that we needed. They gave us their pay stubs, their tax returns. They're ready to go. They're in a position right now to move forward. All they need is an accepted offer, a contract, and an appraisal, and that's where you come in. Do you have any questions about the VA home loan appraisal process, right? Do you have any questions about the buyer? Now, by the way, I'm talking to the listing agent right now on your behalf. You would be surprised when we incorporate this into our daily disciplines with the buyers that we're serving here in Phoenix and across the nation for that matter. What is happening? Listing agents love this, and it makes your offer stand out in a crowd. I just did it last Saturday. Veteran was under contract by Sunday because we did this very simple step of picking up the phone and calling that listing agent. And then number 6, consider writing a cover letter. Look, veterans, if you're going to bring an offer that is of value, what I want the seller to know is that you are more than just an offer that comes through in an email, right? You're more than just an offer that comes through in an email, or nobody really faxes anymore, but I used to say fax, right? But here's my point. Humanize your offer. Tell them what it is that you're looking for and why you want to purchase their home. Put a picture of yourself on there. One time we had a veteran who was a Marine and he turned firefighter. He put a picture, you guys, you wouldn't believe it, put a picture of his wife, pregnant wife, right? He's had one baby in another, or in one arm around his pregnant wife, and a dog in the photo. And he was in his firefighter uniform. The offer was accepted by him doing that and writing a story about why he wanted to purchase this home. All right, so these are some thoughts and these are some ideas for you guys to be able to take into consideration if you're out there actively looking in the marketplace right now, would like to use a VA loan, you've been frustrated about, well, I can't get the seller to accept my offer. Try these simple steps and maybe, just maybe, you will get that photo finish and get, most importantly, that home. My name is Jimmy Vercellino. For more questions, I have answers regarding VA home loan benefits. You can Roger up with me at 602-908-5849 or visit my website at VALoans4Vets.com. That's VALoans4Vets.com. Hey, thank you, and may God bless you for your service to our great country. Semper Fi.